Hello, and welcome on a Monday. We just listened to the titular track of Gnosis by the artist known under the moniker Ra Light. Uh, Very interesting sounds on this one. It's got a bit of Egypt thing going on with those weird sounds and highly spiritual vibe. Definitely give that a listen. It is unlike no other, and I probably use that phrase way too often when describing albums we cover on these streams, but let it be known that I am absolutely genuine about my thoughts and recommendations. So, here is the YouTube link courtesy of our good friends at Vapor Memory. And speaking of unusual, tonight we're going to look at a neat little game called Dreamwild. It was released in October of last year, so about half a year has passed. I did scoop it on the Christmas sale. Actually, been keeping a close eye on this one ever since it was due for release because, well, one look at the Steam store page should tell you that I'm all about what we're going to witness soon. In fact, as soon as I boot up the title screen, I think all shall become apparent as to why I've picked a particular interest towards this one. But before we dive into, just read an excerpt from said Steam page. Enter into the Dreamwild, a multi-layered continuum created by the unconscious thoughts of living beings. As a knight ripped from his dying world, you must explore the depths of Dreamwilds and discover the source of the violence that is rotting these worlds. Along the way, you'll encounter strange enemies and bizarre entities, all driven mad by a dark, ancient power. And that's all of a hint I'm going to give you because everything else I will explain as we go. Based off the 10 minutes that I spent booting the game up to making sure it works and tasting a snippet of the gameplay. Alright, I forgot we don't have to go full screen for this one because it's actually recommended to be played in window mode at 1024 aspect ratio. Also, you can't really see it yet, but sensitivity warning, flashing lights and patterns. So if you have a history of epilepsy, do be advised. I remember when back in the day, no one really gave a shit. Well, maybe there used to be an excerpt in the game manual if you bothered to read that. But other than that, it was the Wild West. Yeah, what's up, Dine? Made by Fading Club, and as far as I'm aware, that's pretty much their magnum opus so far. They haven't really crafted anything yet, to my knowledge. And there you go, Dreamwild. Tell me this isn't Shuntcore without telling me it's Shuntcore. From a purely presentational standpoint, I'm already sold. Dreamwild. You know what? I can kind of see that, because that planet with the Saturn rings kind of does look like it's supposed to be part of the tile. We're gonna have a quick jump into the tutorial as I basically explain the ropes. Velva Tower. Intermediary safe zone. Very, very chill vibes, which is not something you will actually experience through, I want to say, most of the core gameplay. But I'm definitely getting Hypnagogia vibes. Like this graphic style, which, I mean, a lot of nostalgia bait walking simulators in particular absolutely love, is extremely appealing and just gives off this surreal atmosphere that I will eat up like candy. Tutorial: gaining velocity. In Dreamwild, you move far faster in the air than on the ground. On top of this, bunny hopping will help to gain more velocity. To bunny hop, repeatedly jump forward while smoothly turning to the side. While you turn, use the movement keys to move diagonally into that turn. For instance, if you are turning to the left, hold down W and A. If you are turning to the right, hold W and D. Chain bunny hops to achieve extreme speeds. So yeah, this isn't your standard walk around and enjoy the scenery kind of experience. Well, that's more of a secondary. Basically, it kind of plays like a shooter, where you're expected to build up momentum, and based off that, engage enemies that will be coming your way. We'll learn about the various threats across these lands in a moment. Now, from what I've attempted to get a grasp on the movement system, it's not as intuitive as you'd expect. It definitely takes a little bit of practice to get the hang of, because if you jump forward like this, you can't really feel a speed boost. Instead, you kind of have to gradually swerve around and preferably time your jumps at an angle. You only get one jump, so it's all about taking the most out of the speed you build up. Yeah, kinda. I wanna say a bit of painkiller based on my own experiences with how if you bunny hop diagonally, you just start building up speed for no apparent reason. But the game doesn't lie when it says that this used to be a prevalent feature of old school shooters. I mean, if you've played Tribes, a game that's all about surfing and gliding on the terrain, then I think you'll feel at home. Anyway, here are the baddies we can encounter, at least in the very first level coming up. Horus Eye. Some say these represent the eye of the Egyptian god Horus, plucked out on its prime. Who knows if that's actually true, though? Like their namesake, these massive peepers can move with incredible speed. However, they move faster the farther away you are from them, so try to close that distance as fast as possible. They'll be reduced to a sluggish crawl. Birthing bird. Barely even born, and yet this young organism has chosen the path of violence. Clumsy and clueless, this fatal bird will awkwardly float towards any threat. Watch out, it's able to spit globs of corrosive acid. While not usually much of a threat, do not underestimate the lowly birthing bird. All it takes is one ball of acid to really ruin your entire day. No lies detected. If you don't know what you're doing, which I can tell you that that's pretty much the case with the starting point, you're gonna die a lot. K-Joker. This once peaceful protector of the fungal plains has been driven mad by the chaos enveloping the Dreamwilds. This nasty fellow will spread at you and attempt to punch you with his big, meaty fists. Watch out, getting hit by this bruiser will cut your HP down by 2 points. Fortunately, he's not too smart, so you can easily sidestep his path. Just be aware, large groups of K-Jokers can become deadly easily. You know what? Me neither. The only dream in particular that I distinctly remember interacting with the sun was that absolutely hilarious and off-kilter lucid experience where I pulled out a handgun and shot the sun, and it didn't take kindly to my act of aggression because it grew into a red giant and threatened to destroy the universe. Gubbins. Gubbins are the lifeblood of the Dreamwilds. They manifest as a spiky red object, like this one here, though much smaller. When you pick up a gubbin, you regain 1 HP, and the gubbin count in the top right-hand corner will increase. Gubbins can be used to purchase goods and services in the Dreamwilds, so collect as many as you can. See, the one jump I just did doesn't always seem to yield the expected results. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of this is just building muscle memory and learning the quirks of the movement mechanics by heart, rather than digesting the tutorial. And look at me skipping through the most basics of basics. So we got our movement, we got our look, attack, jump, pickup tool, and drop tool. Because apparently there's objects we can interact with. What else do we have here that I haven't yet covered? There's an island we can check out. I don't think I've been there yet, actually. Oh. Yikes! Oh. Fortunately, we are in the tutorial zone, so death comes without consequences. I like how they give you specifically these slopes to get a grasp on the gliding. Did I just jump straight into the main game? Oh no! Okay, change of perspective much. Now we're playing SNES style. This in particular is what essentially sealed the deal when it came to me picking up the game. This is just straight up Hilux free as far as I'm concerned. I'm feeling well today. I began into this sort of binaural beats thing. It's pretty crazy, dude. Now I feel the eternal beat going through all of the Dreamwilds, man. I just can't help but dance when I hear it. When you get the chance, make sure you're taking breaks, man. Everyone ends up in Dreamwilds for a reason, but there's no need to rush. Just kick back and relax. It's the best thing you can do. Be careful out there, though. There's some pretty crazy monsters with some pretty whack vibes. I don't have to tell you that, though. Well, anyways, take it easy, dude. You too, buddy. So, have you been wondering where this castle came from? I mean, that's what I've been wondering. One day, it just showed up. One day I was just floating around listening to a smooth jazz mix. And then bam, big old castle, just suddenly there. The Dreamwilds are pretty weird like that. If you had to guess, it's your presence that made this castle appear. I mean, it's not like it really matches my style. But yeah, it fits in my mind, right? A knight in his castle, it just fits, you just know. And I mean, since no one else had laid claim to this place, why don't you just claim it for yourself? You should do it quickly, places like this are high real estate. Then I can mooch off you as a squatter. No, dude. You're gonna have to be paying rent. And that comes at a steep gubbins rate, I'll have you know. Sounds good, right? So this castle is yours. Massive Zelda vibes. Hey there, handsome. Came for a dip in the pool? Care if I join? Come on, you can admit it. You love my luscious curves. My beautiful angles. I like your angles too. I can't say that I've seen a shape as abstract as yours. At least, none in this backwater realm. What do you think of it, hunk? Just two beautiful shapes, us against the world. Just looking at you makes me feel like a young Rumpus again. Hello, Golden. What a time for you to hop into the stream. Out of context Dreamwilds. The scene right here, though, it would make for a wonderful screensaver. Or like a background for a vaporwave mix. So I'm assuming this is our little hub where we can just relax before the various excursions. Maybe get a little bit of lore on what's happening in this bizarre universe. Are you feeling smart today? I feel smart every day. With a shake of my concrete capsid, I can calculate so many things. I think you're gonna have good luck today. Don't believe me? Check the newspaper. I heard people are writing many things about you. It's not a lie. It's really true. I can tell you what they said though. It'd break your heart with happiness. Well, thanks for nothing. Yo, look at this guy. His physique makes me uncomfortable a little bit. Plus, is that an anime face just slapped on this weird fall lad? Hiya, don't you think I'm a cutie? Sure. You look like you could use some enhancements. Do you have gubbins? I can inject them right into your muscles for free. Wouldn't you kill to be wrapped up in skin like mine? How have you been feeling lately? Are you feeling healthy today? Make sure to stay moist. I remember when you saved me. Most people have left me for dead. But you didn't. I have to say, just thinking of it makes me blush. I hope that I can return the favor one day. For now, just stay safe out there, okay? Oh, he's the vendor. And we can get some goodies off of him. Except we don't have any gubbins to speak of yet, so we're gonna have to skip on the generous offer. What's this thing? Whatever it is, non-interactable. Very cozy vibes from this game hub. There's something very sentimental to be said about pre-rendered backgrounds. I mean, these are obviously upscaled to meet modern resolutions, but playing a classic like Final Fantasy VII and just counting the pixels away, that's how you know you're a gamer. An ancient gamer, if you will. I don't think I can do anything in this library zone. It's not really letting me outside of the main circle. What's up here? Quite a spacious castle we have down here. Oh hey, you're back. Did you see anything cool out there this time? If you do, bring me something. You look tired. Maybe you should get some sleep. The bed is nice and comfy. And absolutely massive, like that's where we invite the ladies for a bit of you know, bonding time. Trust me, I've been sleeping for days. No dreams, as always. Can't really expect a dream when you're in one, huh? Man, I'm hungry. What about you? I've been practicing shapeshifting. Nothing new so far. If I make a cool form, I'll be sure to let you know. Gets lonely here, you know. I mean, people pass through, but they never stay for long. It helps that we're all in the same situation, more or less. But, you know, I feel like I've been in this castle forever. And I don't know, it feels like everything slides together. But I've had a lot of fun since you showed up. So be careful out there, okay? Cause I'm afraid that we'll head through that portal one day. And that'll be it, you know. Like, what if you don't come back? Just be careful out there, okay? Gee, sure got depressing for a moment there. But hey, nice to know that people around here care about me. This leads to a deeper place, beyond this edifice. Strong magic has a hold here. And you know this game is stylistically bold when it spells magic with a K at the end. An extra eye may help. Strafing is faster. The imp wishes you wouldn't go further, but knows you must. Horror's eyes are a good way to get gubbins. A direct hit damages more than a projectile. Some creatures move relative to your own speed. Potions are powerful and have multiple modes. He who set the seed of corruption still lives. He who damaged the Arcsprite and thus birthed the infernal Dreamweaver. This wicked man laughs and contorts in his deepest ombre. Thus the man with a burning head awaits for you. I take it that's gonna acquire 2 eyes. But anyway, now we get a sense of direction. We gotta hunt for goblins, which are in-game currency, and with that, get stronger and purchase eyes that act like keys so we can progress further on. So for now I bid you farewell, gentlemen, and I think it's time that we resumed our adventure. But we also have this fella. This probably will take you back into the Dreamwilds. Be real careful out there, alrighty? It can be dangerous out there, so make sure you're all ready to go. I'm trying to go into the portal. How does one trigger it? I'm pressing spacebar. No, really, how do I initiate it? Oh, I have to mouse click. Ugh. And with that, we are now in the main game. So that's how we go back to the castle. And here come the hostiles. So yeah, we can't really afford to waste any time. It's a portal with 5 buttons. Oop. There's the Horus eyes and pretty much everything that's native to this area. Oh god. Yeah, already lost my projectile. It's not good. If that happens, then you have to rely purely on melee, which is not ideal. Especially when you're swarmed with baddies. Like so, look at all these fellas. Oh, we got our projectile back. Well, we used to have a projectile. A common comparison I've seen of Dreamwilds is in relation to Devil Daggers, which I've played a while back on stream. And sure enough, There is certainly that arena fighter aspect to the game, except unlike Devil Daggers, when you're stuck in a small arena, here you have pretty much a vast expanse at your disposal. It's just that you still have to be on your toes, because if you so much as start slipping, the enemies won't give you any leeway. I mean, the horror sides are certainly helpful in prolonging my longevity, but still, oof, just so many of these titans that I'm having a bit of trouble. What if we just stick to circle strafing, as horrible as that sounds? I mean, I think I've got like... Fuck. I had 12 gubbins. Still, somehow that was the longest run I've managed to pull off yet. So yeah, my score and gubbin count reset, meaning that it's got that roguelike aspect where you have to ensure you're successful, otherwise your hard work is kind of for naught. What counts as a successful run? I'm not sure really. It might be until I hit back to the hub with some resources. Which I'm gonna try for curiosity's sake. That is, if I'm allowed to. Like, clearly, I have to be fast. You know what, actually, someone brought that up in the comments. If Amid Evil is the Mario video games, then this is the Sonic. And I can totally relate to that. So far, I would say these lads that just rush at you are the toughest. Not just because there's so many of them eventually homing in your way, but they take up a lot of hits. Holy shit. Alright, thanks for the boost. Oh, come on. Get on the top. Later, suckers. And, yeah, see, my score and currency carried over, so... Let's, try getting something to the shop. I think an attack upgrade would be beneficial this early on, so they can kill enemies faster. He do be vibin'. I can totally see the early game revolving around just looming around starting zone, gathering resources and slowly building up power so you can actually ensure you can consistently pull off runs long enough to get enough currency to progress. Now, will my health reset after I'm back in the game? No. Another question is, will all my hard work be undone if I kick the bucket? These are the things we have to learn to go. Would be nice if I had a projectile again. Thank you. That might be the edge I require. They aren't coming as viciously as me as previous. So I should probably take advantage of the fact. Oh, just don't stand still. That's a terrible idea. Okay, so beating enemies not only restores your health, but gives you the shmoney. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling this. You know? Like, it does seem intimidating at first, but once you actually start playing this like a proper FPS, then yeah, look at that. Already coming into 20. And that one costs 5, so how about we move on to that portal? Hey, hey, hey. No. No, 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 no. Wow, that almost cost me life. Still. Sunken grounds. Wow. Oh, this water is fucking me up. It is one still texture. Still, I'm going back to the hub just to get more health. Further boosts. Do you guys have anything new to say to me? Not really. Probably have to move on with the game flow. Anyway, I will have another attack boost. Oh, I see. So the cap prices for every item you buy. So you're forced to make a decision. A tough call. Well, let's hope I don't die an embarrassing death. Just yet. Would be a shame just as we got into the pool rooms of this video game. I say the pool rooms, but it's got more of a Sonic Sunken Temple vibe. Really nice chill beats to go with it too. What the fuck are you? Oh, it's got an AoE. I don't like that. And is that a computer on crab legs? It's like I'm playing an LSD dev arena. I just got destroyed by a CRT monitor with a shark body. But new tome unlocked, so there is safe progression. I guess you could stick around if you want in this location for a bit. Build up some power and move on. If you feel like you can take on the challenge. Whee! No lie, these Horus eyes are the MVPs of my runs because they're actually the most reliable means of resupplying on gubbins. I feel like my power cap is reset. Might have to peep the castle earlier later. See if that's true. Yep, just run straight into this behemoth. Nothing wrong could happen from it. That was rude, Mr. Horusheim. Extremely. I kinda hate melee. It's not very reliable. Ideally, you have your enemies facing you as they die, then you can just pick up their loot without stressing out too much. Oh, jeez. So how I lost my health in a matter of 2 seconds? Yeah, me neither. There's plenty of portals here. Ugh. Come on, I need to make enough money so I can take advantage of the shop. Nice. Just immediately lose a health bar. Problem is, I hate it when these guys just come out of nowhere and you have absolutely zero reaction time. Yeah, right now the strongest strat I found is just to circle strafe and pick up the loot. Optimal farming route. For the most part. Oh, we got another forest side, so you should take care of him. Please give me the gubbins. That's all I need. Oof. Got 17, not bad, not bad. Make that 20. I'm going to give my viewers severe dizziness, and I'm not apologizing. Because this is working out just fine, for all intended purposes. But I should head back to base. Wherever base is. Meow. Where's the temple? I need a shrine. It will teleport me back. Come on. Show yourself. Show yourself before things get sticky. Oh, brother. What a good time to get lost. Oh no, 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 too many burbs, too many burbs. There it is. New plan. I'm not gonna move far away from the beginning area. Or rather, I'll find the teleporter in advance and just hang around that particular locale. It's kind of fun so far, but I'm a little iffy about the grindy aspect. If purchases carried easily between runs, then I think I'd be fine with that. But if it's like you die, you have to start all over again, then it's a bit rough. Because you get swarmed once, and that's that. The RNG can be a cruel mistress. I wonder if the layout resets, or is every area more or less the same? It's kind of hard to tell with this particular art style in mind. It is certainly action-packed and high-octane. There we go. This is where I need to hang around for a bit to ensure, or rather, minimize the risk of losing all of my hard-earned sponduli. Like that. We got too many hulks on the horizon. Really need my projectile back. Ah, never mind. Get used to the game over screen because we'll be saying it quite a lot. I mean, you can make a whole argument that a lot of the gaming fun comes out of just surfing around these alien landscapes, which is true. It's definitely a particular charm to the game's aesthetics. Although I wouldn't necessarily say you can just turn your brain off and let the muscle instincts carry you. No. You gotta keep those reflexes on high alert, because otherwise, and you toast. Still, I made it pretty far as the second layer after this, or second realm, however the game counts progression. But it does appear that the scenery is randomized, or at the very least the points of interest change their locations per run. So, is it a roguelike? Very much so. Ish, these guys are extremely tanky. Oh, Jesus. Out of bounds? How? How on earth? Can't even let a man enjoy a bit of air surfing. I hope one of the power-ups you can pick up is actually a magnet that lets you absorb these stars with more ease, because otherwise, yeah, you kind of have to go really out of your way to grab them, all while holding on to dear life. Oh yeah, the melee sucks. It is high risk, low reward, and an absolute last resort. I would say it's one of the reasons why I saw such a split between opinions, because generally this game seems to be well received, but some folks have raised the complaints that the bar set in Dreamwild early on is really high, and it's really difficult to get off your feet at first, which I can see, because you saw how in a couple of these rounds you just get immediately overwhelmed. Enemies come out of nowhere and you have like no time to react. Maybe as you get unlocks, your survivability grows stronger, but I wouldn't blame people if they found this off-putting. For what it's worth, I'm pretty much having fun right now. I think this is a cool concept. Now, is it something I would get like deeply invested in? Probably not really, just because yeah, it can be rough around the edges. Like if you're really particularly crazy about fast-paced first-person shooters, except in this case with emphasis on melee, I can see you becoming easily enamored. But for a more casual gamer, this might be not your cup of tea. It is, however, very much off the rails in a positive way. The visual and sound design absolutely nailed it. Hey Frosty, yeah, it is. I think you could get a little bit of fun out of this game. I think you're more into the wacky speed kind of shooters than I personally am. Because this is heavily momentum based. And you basically need like good reaction to keep up with what's going on, because it's Devil Daggers but on crack. So far I've been trying to survive long enough to get enough crystals to make it worth going back to our little hub, just so I can see if my shopping list so far has reset. Meaning that I want to establish if upon death you basically have to start off with your progression cycle all over. You know what? I'd love to have a lucid dream like this. Just straight up dashing through an alien wasteland with giant mushrooms and red glowing eyeballs chasing me. I'm really sure someone had a similar experience to this. It may have been drug-induced. But, hey, a lot of good music tracks have been induced by certain substances. Look no further than Green Manalishi. Dude just saw a green dog in his dreams and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna write a song about that. Oh boy. Yeah, I had to try against the gubbins. Really, my first true run of this game was the best so far. There's an argument to be said that when you start out, that's your peak performance. But yeah, when I said this game has problems, this is one of them. Just immediately rushed by enemies with like zero chance to respond. I do like how each enemy type has different behavior though. Like this Eye of Horus will change its speed based on your own momentum, so the slower you go, the slower they will be, but also the more speed you build up, they will swoosh right at you. Still, I feel the golems the most because at 2 hit points lost per attack, that's it's not great. Did I tell you guys that I'm not a big fan of the melee? If not, then let it be known. What if we gave the knight a crossbow? It's not very knightly. Yeah, it's got little to do with chivalry, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I think that's the second area we've been to before for a brief while. But again, I don't want to jump in too early. Grab me a few upgrades first. So I do love those little Minecraft-esque sounds whenever you interact with particles. Brown bricks. I think you'd be able to jump over enemies reliably, but not necessarily. I think it's the eyes that are messing me up. There we go. Got the projectile now, we just need to keep it as long as possible. Oh shit! Whoa. That's what I fear the most, getting like absolutely sandwiched. We have a lot of ice. That's good. Ice I can deal with. Okay, 25. We need to make it to a teleporter. The stakes are high, and by that I don't mean how high have we been flipping the meat on the grill. There's some blue pillars over there. That's promising. Come on. Yeah, boy. Whew. And we're back. Upon 2 tries, I saw a message at the bottom of the screen saying new Tom unlocked, so maybe we got some lore dumps. Or just new interactions we can enable. This is the same dialogue. So far, our compatriots have nothing new to disclose. This half-baked Majora mask is still trying to get it on with me, which I'm pretty sure that's a fetish somewhere on the deep web, but no, thank you. Yes, I like to get it on with basic geometrical shapes. I am a completely functional person in human society. As much as I hate this Tumble lad, I do think he is one of the peak NPCs so far. Look at him. Well, I got an eye, so I think I can go to this place and do something. This mechanism. At least that's what this lad hinted at. A next try may help. Cryptic, are we? Oh, unless he means like in the Dreamwilds. You know, I'll be able to see where the keys are. When the world is destroyed, the survivors end up in the Dreamwilds. A safe haven for those without anywhere else to go. It's the job of the Summoner Sprites to guide them safely to a place to live. Oh well, it was. Now the other sprites are all gone. The Dreamwilds have become unstable and dangerous. The Arc Sprite is still out there, sealed away. She's suffering. I really don't know what to do. Stuff like this really just makes me want to go back to sleep. You and me both. Who cares if the world is crumbling and on the brink of destruction? I am tucking away into bed and covering up head to toe in bed sheets. Not my problem. Sleep forever. If you do make it there, I guess I'll meet you there. We have to, but in my mind, I just don't want to do it. I guess it'll be up to you in the end, though. Just let me know, okay? Easily my favorite gem in the game so far. It goes pretty hard. So notice how incredibly close I am to beating my own high score. Just a small nudge. That's all I need. Spot will take you back to the Dreamwild. Okay. I have the eye, so let's see if that does anything. Ooh, it follows me. And I got an achiever for it too. Oh, is it a compass? Yeah, it's pointing me somewhere. Interesting. That was a poor decision. Let's follow the eye and see what it wants with us. Ooh, what's that? What the hell? It's a key. Got it. Well, I guess I just need another one, and that'll do it. First, I could really use some health. First of all, these eyes need to be dispatched. They're the easiest. Oh boy. You gotta pace yourself. That's fine. The eyes I can deal with. Okay, so I guess that's what you do. Just direct me to this one key. Yep. The other one I'll probably have to figure out my own. Alright, well, how about we hop back into the hub? Our stumble lad had a potion to sell, which I really haven't peeped yet. It could be worthwhile. So I might get another tech upgrade, because I am doing pretty decent on the cash. Just gotta find the portal, which is always stressful. I really need more attack power though if I wanna even hope to tackle more zones. There it is. Off into the distance. Let's go preemptively fire a couple of projectiles to keep our enemies at bay. Oh lord, they coming! You have no idea how much sweat I produce trying to surf up those stairs. Alright, first things first. Let's deposit the ski. Shot 9 sweat? Not yet. Maybe I'll think about an emote. Center out that idea. Yeah, there you go. We got one key on deck, so now it's about finding the other one. Probably within another zone. Let's go to the vendor. He has been the goat of these runs. Ah, you only get to pick one. Alright, for curiosity's sake, I'm gonna hold on to this thing. And we'll figure out what it does. Do I want to move deeper? Maybe once I buy some hearts. It would make sense that another key would be see the way in a different location. Five uses. Oh, we're gonna find out soon what you do, friend. There's a platform up there. Don't know how to get to it unless you would leap really up high. Maybe off a mushroom? How many hits do you take now? It does feel like enemies die faster, that's for sure. This will be a good place to hang around and build up resources. sure what the potion just did. Maybe it gave me health? Whatever it is, I did not catch it. We need to grow strong, that's for sure. I need more power. I think about 50 ought to do it. Or maybe 60? Good question. I have no idea yet. I think you gotta fill it up first. It gives you health. 2 points. That's it's pretty good. It's like one golem hit. Nothing to It's especially gonna come in handy when I drop behind the 5 hit points health pool and my projectile disappears. Zelda style. Son of a gun. You know what's funny? I'm actually able to keep enemies at bay more reliably now. Not giving them enough time to overwhelm me. Ooh. Okay, can I land in the teleporter? Ah, almost. That was sick though. Fucking Gmod tier launch. I wonder if there's a cap to how many health upgrades and attack upgrades I can get. So far doesn't really seem to matter, but yeah, I'm doing a pretty solid job at just building power. Oh, you know what? I can see it. Declamation. It's such an underused stylistic choice these days, understandably so, because of the effort that has to go into it, but man, If you ever have a chance, just look at Mason's animations, Mason Lindroth, the author of Hylex. Go and follow him on Twitter because he regularly posts updates on sprite sheets that he does. It's just such a treat to look at. I wish he posted more behind the scenes content. It's just something so charming about seeing a dude in a ridiculous costume on a green screen. That's kind of what I love about LSD Dev's projects. It's especially the cutscenes that he does with real life footage that are particularly endearing. "19th Sun" is gonna be immediate day one playthrough once it's out. I think you could propel yourself off of this mushroom on top of a platform. Do I dare try? I don't know. Might be a secret. I probably need a little bit of momentum to that, unless one of these lads is generous enough to hit me at such a particular angle that will launch me back into the skybox. I think I'll grind for one more attack upgrade and then we can try to tackle a new zone. Either the one I've already took a brief glimpse of, or a completely different, depending what we find. I can see one run lasting for hours if you spend the time actually upgrading your character, which does seem mandatory unless you're a god in this game and have such a grasp on the movement. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, good sirs. I'd like to keep the potion, at least 2 charges. Let's go with 60. Just so I make sure I have enough gubbins, which is a very adorable name in itself. And that I have enough gubbins to carry onwards. I wonder if you unlock the next dome in the hub. Does at least that carry over? That's another, I would say, a splitting factor between different people. Like, the amount of advice that the game is willing to throw your way. Some people don't mind or even appreciate the cryptic factor and being kinda forced to find things on your own. Me, I don't mind it so long as it's not Castlevania Simon's Quest obnoxious, in which go fuck yourself. Because there's no way, no way I would ever come up with some of those insanely obtuse ideas without consulting a guide. However, if the game openly decides to hold your hand on the edge of, like, questioning your intelligence as a human being, that I'm afraid about too. There's gotta be, like, that sweet spot. Where you got enough to feel a sense of accomplishment as you're finding stuff on your own, versus the game just being a dick. Frosty, both you and I know that you played that game with an FAQ open in a different tab. Don't try to play smart with me, young man. I know what you did. Oh yeah, since we're bringing Simon's Quest up, so when you played that fan remake, how obvious was it in terms of puzzle solving? Like, did they actually streamline to make it more apparent to the player what they're supposed to be doing? Like with that fan translation for the official game? Here's the thing, Dine. We're currently in an era where you have different generations of video game enthusiasts converging. Because you got the old heads, like us, versus the new generation that grew up with different standards, so there's naturally gonna be differing opinions, different the tastes to be catering towards, and it really just depends on the dev what kind of approach they want to do. Like, in my opinion, not every game is for everyone, and this right here is a great example of that. Am I saying we should gatekeep video games? Yes. Yes, because some things just shouldn't change because you don't like them. Maybe you should think about other people's feelings and their tastes, which I know is nigh impossible for many a gamer. not everything is about me. That's true. However, consider this, Frosty. My opinion is superior to yours. By default. Source? I made that up. Now, let's find a portal to a different dimension, which is just a question of exploring well enough. There's our hub. Usually the doors to... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, usually the doors to... Can I finish my trail of thought, damn it? So rude. Usually these doors are close to your main gateway. I haven't been through the purple door yet, so this might be new content coming up. Glacial Warsong. Permafrost battleground. Ooh. It's incredibly vaporwavy, and I have a black Amogus on my case. This is already a very cursed landscape. However, cool beat. Also more doorways, should I want to carry on. Ooh. Oh, green goblins, they give... That looks like a Minecraft enemy, like straight up out of the nether. So they're just straight up fire explosions, I think, so... I probably don't want to hang around too close. I don't know if there's a key anywhere here. Oh! Speak of the devil. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Now we can travel back home and get that rift open up. First, we gotta find our way back home, though. Enemies seem to be slower than in the starting zone, which I do appreciate. Feels good to have a little bit of breathing room. Although, it is turning into bullet hell. The more of these squid things follow me. Oh dear. Should probably start firing away. So try to get my bearings. Or maybe we go a different place altogether. Ooh. Look at that. We have returned. Huh. That's convenient. A very convenient fact, because we should have... Yeah, there we go. We gotta go home sweet home and unlock some progression. So it's a question of whether you want a compass or more health. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I think health is a no-brainer, because you want that survivability increased. If you stick around long enough, I'm sure you'll be able to eventually find what you're looking for. Okay, let's not dick around too much. Alley-oop. So while I'm here, I'm gonna cop another attack upgrade and then go to that weird sphere. And yeah, there's a cap. I don't know how much you can get. At least over here. Once we move on, who knows? But first, let's chill out with a homie who's moved places. I wish I could show you around the Dreamwilds. They really were something else. Anything you could imagine. Actually, anything anyone could imagine. Literally. It was hectic, and not always nice, but it was really cool too. These days, it's all nightmares and danger. One day, I want to show you though. I'll show it to you. That's a promise. This castle was from your memories, right? I'm sure the only thing was beautiful. It might still be out there, you know? I know that might not seem possible, but don't lose hope. I'm sure one day we'll both find a way back to where we belong. If we do, don't forget of me, okay? Buddy, you and me, we are going places. Also, I know these are supposed to be like magical fantasy lights, but I like to think of them as disco balls as I'm just grooving out here on my comfy pillow. Here we go. It's now flashing red. You know, before I go, I kind of want to make sure that no one else here has new banter options. This guy just cycles from the same dialogue. What about you lot? Nothing new, nothing new. And let me guess. You still have the hearts for me. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. I'm sorry, but the Sigma grind set calls. Let's go. What is awaiting for us? Deepest Dream? Grave of the Arc Sprite? What the heck? Is this like a boss battle? Whoa. Oh, whatever it is. I'm not getting there without a fight. Oh, this is rough. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, wow. And I just got like 4 achievements from that alone. Oh, let me guess. All the way from the humble beginnings, huh? So there's definitely an incentive to power up to your fullest before you move over there. Anything new with the gang? I think only the little masked guy offers new dialogue. Everyone in the hub seems to be just engaged in their default dialogue. Oh, wait, I haven't been to the library ever since our first trip here. Oh, there we go. There we go. What we got? On a Plutonian beach, from a shadow behind a blade of grass, the first somnus sprite crawled forward. A simple visage, a reflection of mind brought to life and given autonomy. The lone sprite looked forward and saw the lack of definition that surrounded her. The sand and water and sky were all one, a borderless view of mind flowing together endlessly, all surrounding the chaos of impulse and input. For an endless second, the tiny sprite took in the sight and then set to work. She drew the line between the sand and the water, and lifted the sky out of the ocean. She waved the forms into images, and the images into thoughts. The first dream sprang forth. It was animal, it was feral, but it was vision, an image, the ability to create from mind, the ability to view within. In a split instant, emanating from the developing mind of an ancient predator, the Dreamwilds were born, a chaotic form of movement and thought, a rapid eye motion of impulse and noise. It burned and flickered with energy and potential. Suddenly, a new wave of thought entered the realm of life. Definition and concept flowed into the minds of creatures everywhere. From the mud came idea. From the muck came intention. Billions of thoughts entered into the Dreamwilds, rending the once quiet beach into the umbral steppes, each disconnected and yet constantly touching. So we get a bit of a creation myth as we unlock new chapters. You know what, I was genuinely scared at first that I was gonna have a rough time with this game and that the beginning was gonna dissuade me from playing, but now I kind of feel the itch to try and pursue a full run, even if it takes more than one session, which we probably will. Yeah, so basically this does work like a roguelike. You gotta make sure your top performance all throughout, which is why you're kinda expected to maximize your stats and get a solid foundation going before moving onwards. Which is why I feel if we're gonna go into that Arc Sprite realm again, we'll not only need max health and damage, but also a full potion of life recharges, just so we can, I don't know, maybe try rushing there. The mobs in that zone certainly pack a punch. Well, in that case, let's get grinding. Interesting spawn location. Yeah, not a phrase you'd usually expect me, out of all people, to say, huh? Let's get grinding. I'm like the last person to find enjoyment out of garnering experience / resources, but the game loop is quite fun, and I'm starting to get invested into this setting. So yeah, we got a solid base here to set out on as many journeys as it takes. It's comfy time for you guys, but for me, trust me, especially at the beginning phase, this is stress-inducing because I have to struggle to get around. Remember, I have no potion, and the moment I lose so much as 1 point of health, it's all ogre, in the sense that I have to stick with pure melee. And I don't need to rephrase myself over and over to reiterate how much rough going directly at mobs is, at least when you're starting a run. Maybe with more damage you can feel the sword slash pick a meteor hit, but so far you just kind of want to kick back, keep these boyos at bay, and just collect the gubbins. Yo. Oh shit. Oh, I was so close to landing on top of that platform. I will give Dreamwild credit, it has amazing physics at times. This is basically Crash Course Dummy upon Impact Simulator. Oh, if only I could come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there was something there. Fuck. I saw it too late. Like smack in the middle. You know how I usually just like to chill next to the hub portal? Well, maybe if I find that floating platform and vibe near it, eventually I'll get propelled conveniently enough to get back on it. That'd be cool. You know what's not cool? Me losing all my health. That was the most brutal game of Pong I've ever seen. And I happened to beat the ball. There's gotta be a secret up there. There has to be. Like maybe an item? Or a portal to a new location? Or it could just be a ruse and it was like... Yeah, enjoyed wasting your time? Haha. Ain't that something? Also, a little update on Icewind Dale. I'm officially past the point where I left it off as a kid, so experiencing completely unknown content to me, which is really exciting. You know what's really peculiar though. I think I've applied a weird Mandela effect upon myself, where I could have sworn I distinctly remember the last landmark where I ended my run on, but I think my memories overlapped and I was actually thinking of the Icewind Dale 2 spot. So I was desperately trying to scramble my brain, thinking, wait, this doesn't seem right. And then I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe I was gaslighting myself for a while there. Speaking of Icewind Dale 2, that never got an official Beamdog Enhanced Edition. The reason for that is the source code for Icewind Dale 2 was lost, which is a damn shame, but fret not, because apparently a group of daring modders is working on a /unofficial Enhanced Edition where they're using some kind of software that lets you edit the Infinity Engine. I think it's called Waydo or something like that. And they're pretty far into development. So the game is gonna have a class revision, new spells. And I'm definitely gonna look forward to replaying Icewind Dale 2 with that mod on. Because to tell you the truth, 2 is already a vast improvement of its predecessor, the vanilla version. But hey, there's nothing wrong with more, especially if it's quality content. Here's what I'm thinking. Since the upgrades grow in cost as you purchase them, maybe I should maximize damage first, so that way we can ensure we're kicking these guys' asses consistently. And then we can focus on health. One update pull at a time. I know I wanted to visit the suspended inner platform, but we might have to save that for a different opportunity. Maybe as an extra incentive post main game. Unless I get lucky. Still, so far, so good. Already got a neat supply of gubbins. Yeah, it's not a particularly... Well, I guess it is entertaining to watch. The quick zooming around the landscape. Maybe this particular kind of playstyle that I'm honing right now is not giving much a kick for the audience, but then again, I think it's a necessary evil. Like, this seems to be the most efficient way of progressing without getting too frustrated, so whatever works. Now the question, Frosty, is about those switch ports. How feasible they are actually to play, because I can't really think of how those games would handle with Switch controls. So I think a bit of more than I could chew. Because boy, oh boy, am I... Yep. Oh, new time unlocked. Okay. Wasn't all for naught. Oh, maybe that's what I got from the platform. Maybe he actually did pick something up, but just didn't notice. I'm pretty sure I landed smack in the middle. I don't know, man, call me old-fashioned, but to me, keyboard and mouse are the optimal way of experiencing those old Western RPGs. They're just built for that kind of control scheme. It's like trying to play Dreamwild with a controller instead of a keyboard and mouse. I could not even fathom trying to control this playstyle with a different paraphernalia other than the intended medium. But then again, those Elden Ring streamer girls have already proven that you can very well use a DDR pad to beat the game. And I'm pretty sure I saw a clip of one streamer using some weird sensors that apparently react to brain impulses, so I don't know, man. Souls gamers are built different. It all started with the bongos, man. The DK bongos opened the floodgates. Alrighty, we should stick to my plan instead of me changing it on the fly. And set plan is hang around the gateway back to our cozy little home. Okay, never mind. There's that platform over here, so forget what I just said. Instead, we're gonna chill here. At the moment, I so much as soar into the blue sky. Okay, fuck that. Fuck me. Golem said no. He did not agree with my intentions. Alright, tell you what. Whichever comes first. Platform or chilling by the gateway. There's also the option of me finding the key, which I have not even considered because you know that temple is oddly enough tricky to find. I mean, I've only really found it when I had the eye compass. Gonna try my luck with the landing on one of these pillars. But instead, I get the whooping. It's tricky. As I've said early on in the stream, I wouldn't blame anyone if this is the point where they were like, nah, this isn't it for me because this early game is pretty brutal. But that's how we weed out the weak from the strong. Wait, is Shunt gatekeeping again? Maybe. Maybe. What are you gonna do about it? How about you get good at the video game? Which is the complete opposite of what I'm doing right now. There is something up there. I can kind of see like a little gizmo. A contraption, if you will. I just need to stick around to ensure can get a good jump in. If there was a mushroom nearby, we could easily... Well, I guess these could come, but they're a little out of the way. What we really need is one of these hulking giants to give me a boost upwards. Which, well, that's up to the RNG gods to deliver. Not quite. Yeah. Oh, you want to know what my hand is gonna look like after this stream? Hold on. Let me grab the image. You will instantly know what I'm referring to when you see the image. can I just say, fuck you WebBP? How does it keep happening that this format not only exists, but they keep shoving it in my face? Anyway, this is gonna be me when they finally finish a run of Dreamwilds. This is gonna be how my right arm is gonna be built. It makes no sense. What's the point of this format? What's it good for? Does it save space on the web? Because nothing that I know supports it otherwise. No software recognizes it as a valid image format. So is it just there to annoy people? I know I'm talking about it right now from the perspective of eyeing the funny image to reinforce the joke on stream pronto, but you know, aside of that, it's still a valid argument. Can target eyes of horrors. Beginning. The easier it is for me to build capital. Oh boy. We just need a good start over. That one beginning that's gonna lead to greater things. Rip. These guys right here, they're a menace. They are 2/3 of the time early on the run killer. Well, you know the drill. We found... Oh, 2 of them? Huh. Didn't know that could be a thing. So what if I use a mushroom? You're supposed to be bad. It swerves. Fuck. At the very least, they couldn't give me that landing. For a moment I thought we were near the key. Which would have been an interesting spawn. Oh, look at them go. No. Oof. Just when I found the hub entrance. This can still be saved, provided I will grab the gubbins. Which is not as easy. Given that they have their own physics, so you kinda have to still catch them. They do follow you, which is nice. But then you actually have to make physical contact for it to matter. Find red shoes and make platforms out of intestine tree branch. What's the title of that game? I think I might know what you're referring to. Rows of Meat. I haven't heard of that one. Is it like an older video game? Like if you could drop a link for it, so I can check it out. Oh, Dread X. Gotcha. Dread X the Hunt. Did you play for that one, Frosty? Is it a video game? Get rid of these flying pests. They're a bit of a nuisance. Sheesh. Can I, like, grab some gubbins? Really, please? Maybe not around this pillar. Let's not do the dance of death around the pillar, because that could be my death. Intensity gameplay, however. Oh, come on. Whew. What do you mean? We already played Paradise Killer. No, need to go back to that can of worms. Paradise has already been murdered and the game did a fine job on that. Damn, I'm so close to sword upgrade 3. You're not wrong there, friend. I mean, listen. Hear me out. As poop as that game was, you have to admit, it had one redeeming factor. I swear, I'm going to find and murder the person that invented WebBP. Anyway. That dude in the back, peak design. Sam the Groot. Truly, Paradise Killer was my greatest stream series of all time, and I peaked during that era. Never will be able to recreate the magic of those gatherings. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere in terms of killing enemies. Just those 2 points are enough to change the game flow. At least in terms of where we're sitting at right now. Once I get upgrade free, it's gonna be even better. Because at that point I think the golems will die in like 2 hits. Two, three, 4, 5. No, it's not gonna happen. Even the birds take like 3 hits. But still, I'm already having an easier time. Just chill till I get like 100 so we can get more upgrades in bulk. To be fair, Dreamwild does throw you a bone by encouraging you to go to newer zones, since you have those different colored goblins giving you more points per pickup. But, well, let's be honest, it's just easier. Takes more time, sure, but I'm saving myself potential stress from getting sandwiched by stronger mobs. Their spawn intensity definitely seems to be decreasing the more you're out in the field. Like, I'm pretty sure that's an intentional design choice. Or it could be that I'm just dispatching them so fast that they don't have time to keep up. 18, that's pretty good. Can work with 80. Just gonna get a 100 and then we're back to the base. I think I'm gonna get the compass again so I can secure the key from our starting location, but once we have that in hand, I can switch to the potion bottle and just look for my own. All I need is 2. One more enemy, and let's go. There we go. It is time to spend our hard-earned buckaroos. I haven't tried clicking on the background elements to see if there's anything possibly interactable. This also works instead of just pressing space to converse with. Oh! An instant heal. See? That is super handy. Ooh. Deposit. Oh, is this a means of preserving them between runs? Let's see. I'm gonna put it 10. If that's the case, that's a great idea. Already maxed out attack. Health is looking pretty good. We just need a little more of your grinding. But in the meantime, the sprite turned from delight. The influx of consciousness blinding. Something caught her eye. From within her shadow, a tiny form had arisen. He was barely visible, and only the size of a fingertip. But the sprite, this figment, would one day develop into a new, fully fledged Somnus sprite. She gently held the figment in her hand, looking into its tiny orange eyes. She fashioned from thought a mask for the figment, one with 2 large horns. Watching the baby sprite attempt to wear the mask made her giggle. The giggle grew into a hearty laugh, and before long the poor little sprite was beside herself with laughter. She cleared her eyes of tears before looking around with a start, unable to believe she was seeing. Across the entire beach, there were tiny figments everywhere. Each looked to her, confused and in awe of their own existence. The sprite took time to compose herself and beamed, before getting to work on a mask for each and every figment on the beach. So that's the origin tale of a little friend. And how he or she came to be. That one was referred to as a girl, so I can't quite know if we're talking about the same entity or not. Beats that go hard. I could genuinely just put the game in the background for like half an hour and record this as an extended song upload on YouTube. Anywho, we need to collect even more gubbins because I want maximum health. It's a lengthy process, sure, but once we succeed, we can pretty much just go through the main objective, which is finding the keys and getting through that gate again. Alternatively, I could spice the things up by going to a different location. But I want to play it safe, at least until we have maximum health points, which I imagine it's 10. Double the starting pool would make sense. Just gonna zoom around and explore. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to find the key. Just gonna save us time later. I genuinely feel I'm at a point where I can actually traverse this map without fear of instant collapse. Plus you guys are following me around, which means I can kill more of you. at once. This makes me wonder to which point this area begins to loop around. It seems to have particular bounds. Pretty sure we're coming back to Portal again. Yep. Which means there's only so much you can see. So I'm pretty sure without conviction I'll be able to secure the key on my own. Well, I say that, but so far I'm not having much luck. I mean, if you guys can actually boost me to where I'm supposed to be going, that'd be wonderful. No clue where I'm going. Where's the temple at? I need the key. Maybe it is a prerequisite in the first location. I can always get the compass. It's no big deal. Oh, they sure grown faster. Lobster this. Oh, this is messy. Pure, unfiltered chaos. But look at all this space cash. Just flowing my way. Looks like an easy 70 gubbins. Oh. Look at that thing. That might be enough. I really hope the devs for this game come out and produce more content. It doesn't have to be in the same vein as Dreamwild, but I'll very much be following the studio. Okay, one more heart and that should do the trick. So I'll need probably another 100, so I can also get the eye. But we're doing good. I think we can spice this up by going to a different location after I secure the key. Makes me wonder if you could potentially affect the spawn points to such a degree where you will... Oh, look at that! It actually put me near where the key is. So that's totally a thing that you can do. Neat. Well, now I don't have to buy the compass. Can I bounce over there? That's the question. No, because I lost momentum for some reason. Unless this monk works in a different way. Yep. I think I need a mob to launch me. If I want to get on top of that thing. Almost. Definitely need more speed. Speed of the knight, probably. At this rate, to secure the potion bottle. Just full on. Ooh. Son of a... Please. What is it? Oh, you... Whatever that is, I couldn't pick it up. But it looks like an item. Well, if it is an item, then not sure if I want it. Or the healing potion. At least for an initial run. I'm always so slightly off the impact that I need for the boost. Right, screw it. We're getting back and upgrading. I've actually surpassed my high score without even going to next game level. Oh, what did I do? Why did I get the eye? You know what, that's fine. We'll use the eye in the next zone. Whichever it will be. Alright, on to the hunt for new and exciting venues. Maybe we can stumble upon the sunken area again. That'll be neat to go for a little more. See a portal. I must take it. And lo and behold, I think this will be it. Here we go, boys. It's time for good vibes. Is the CRT fish comes crawling. Lots interesting enemies here. Weird how in a ancient looking area like this, every enemy is themed around media and telecommunication of sorts. And again, total mismatch is kind of a common theme in Vaporwave. don't know if there's a key in this location because the eye is just pointing me straight onwards. Maybe it's just a optional mine zone. Oh no, got something up ahead. Eyes on the prize. Haha. Okay, now teleporter. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't seem like you can get back to the hub directly from these branching pathways, so we gotta bail. As cool and chill as this wondrous world is. One thing to know about the water, it messes with your momentum. And we made it, so in fact, I was right on the money. Okie dokie, where? Over yonder, I think. That's where safety is. Note how the cost of a trip per zone also raises, so even if you go to an optional location once, traveling back and forth has a price tag on it. Truly, this game is a discourse on capitalism. The new Disco Elysium of our times. and the rest I will deposit. Have I unlocked anything new in the library? Since I'm already here? Not yet. That's probably per game session. Well, it is time, boys and gals, for another trip to the Arc Sprite's realm. But before that, I just had to check up on the little dude. Always gotta look out for the homies. Always. Alright. This time, I'm just gonna head straight for the marker. Only difference is, I'm gonna look out for mobs coming my way. I'm pretty sure you're forced to make an ascent, which is gonna be interesting. If that's indeed the case. Please behave, monsters. See, this is not as easy as it would seem. Oh boy. I need to clear a bit out. Just a little bit. Okay, so these come up and down. Timing. Ooh, no. No, my friends. Not want to get stun locked. Okay, keep going. Rid of as many mobs as possible. While doing so. Ah, you bastard. Who done did that? Who did that? Follow me. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Just getting on top. There's like 4 platforms, and then I have to also probably do even more while swerving. Maybe. Yeah. How? Yes. That was bullshit. What the hell just happened? Wish you could just glide up on top of the structure. Imagine having to do all of this with all these fucking bats on my case. Whew. That's insane. That's actually insane. Well, that was a bust. Right, well, I don't think I have enough in me to go for another run like that. But let's have a look at the hub, at the very least. There is more knowledge to be gained, after all. that, and I actually want to make sure that what I've put away into my account is there. Because if so, that means you could actually be putting away gubbins per run and just start out pretty strong at one point. Yeah. See? That's neat. So, not all is lost if you blow an attempt to clear the game. Eons passed, and there was a knock at the door. A horrible sound that shook the entire room and seemed to draw all energy out of the world as it rang out. Each and every Summoner Sprite knew who was on the other side of the door. They begged and pleaded with the Arc Sprite to not answer. Please, just ignore it. Please, it will go away. The eldest daughter, with tears streaming down her face, watched in astonishment as the Arc Sprite opened the door peacefully and let him in. He strode in with a careful, measured, heavy steps. His head was a chaotic form of movement and thought, a rapid eye motion of impulse and noise. It burned and flickered with energy and potential. She knew this day would come. She had seen him on the beach, in that ocean, in that sky. And what do you have to say to all of that? Nothing new? Well, that's fine. Yeah, I figured this is gonna be a good place to stop for the night. We already seen quite a lot of what the game has to offer. Now it's just a question of actually successfully reaching the main game and completing a run. So I think I'm gonna come back to Dreamwilds and just aim for beating it. It's very good. Thing is, I can't quite go to the menu from the hub, it would seem, so I probably have to jump back into the first area. Yeah, we even got a continue option. Speedometer. How are creamy graphics compared to crunchy? I need to know. Oh. Okay, we get rid of the filter. So now it's a PS2 game instead of a PS1 title. And there's a miles per second down the counter, so can we match up to a Tesla car? I'm pretty sure it's within a range. But that, my friends, we'll save for another stream. Because, as I've said, this has turned out to be quite enjoyable little side game. And yeah, I'd be happy if I could see it to the end, or at the very least, complete a full run. So look forward to that and more content to come this week. Thanks for hanging around and have a good one.